What's up, guys? Arash Bar here in the kitchen. I'm going to show you guys how to make my favorite cream of rice meal everybody's always asking me about. I like to have this for breakfast, pre-workout, post-workout. Honestly, whenever I feel like it, I have it in the off season, and I definitely have it every day during my prep. So it's basically cream of rice is the carb source, which is granulated rice. I use pink salt, cinnamon, egg whites is added to it. Today I'm going to do protein powder, but I also throw chicken and steak in there as well. Usually I have some kind of meat source. So I already got it started. This is the cream of rice and water, as you guys can see. It cooks up pretty quick. It's been on here for about 3-4 minutes, and I cracked the eggs in advance so you guys don't have to watch me crack them, although some of you weirdos might like that. So got the cream of rice there. You guys saw it. You could whisk it too to get a good consistency. What I would do if I was going to put steak or chicken in it, and I know that sounds gross to a lot of you guys, but believe it or not, it's amazing. What I would do is I'd add that at this point. I'm using stevia as a sweetener. It's a flavored stevia. It's English toffee, pretty good stuff. I mean, if you guys want to stay away from artificial sweeteners, you can use that. You can even throw in vanilla extract for some extra flavor. Today I'm doing, as I said, just the egg whites and the whey protein. I just kind of craved something sweeter. It comes out like almost like a dessert. I was craving something like that, so I didn't put chicken or steak. I'm gonna eat this and then go train legs. I already had pretty much the same exact dish for breakfast, but instead of the protein, I had chicken breast in there with the egg whites. So again, it's the cream of rice, some cinnamon, pink salt, some kind of sweetener, and egg whites. Now, when you put the egg whites in here, what happens is you get there's a cinnamon. Cinnamon's great, man. It's great for flavor, but also great for when you're taking in carbs. Helps with the glycemic, lowers the glycemic index. Throw the egg whites in there, and it's so hot in there that they cook together. If you use this whisker type of thing, it'll fluff it up. But the whole point of having the egg whites cook in here is because it becomes much larger. It's a larger dish rather than if you just have scrambled egg whites. It fluffs up. So as you guys know, when you're dieting, you know, the more you can eat, the better, the more enjoyable it is. So this is literally my favorite meal when I'm dieting. And anyone that's tried it on Instagram or here on YouTube or any of my clients, it literally becomes their favorite dish. And in the Middle Eastern cultures, there's a dish called halim. Persians have it, and I believe a lot of other cultures have it too. And it's basically lamb, turkey, chicken, and some sort of the carb is like a wheat source. It takes much longer to cook, but this is pretty similar to it. And they make it sweet. They add brown sugar and stuff like that, cinnamon, so it comes out sweet. As you guys can see, it's cooking. I just keep mixing it up. Always keep stirring it. This whisker is great for changing the consistency. You can even put like pudding powder. Like if you get Jello pudding powder, they have sugar free. You could put very, very little, like a half a tablespoon or quarter tablespoon. I also add in PB2, which is amazing. If you guys have never had this stuff, it's powdered peanuts with the oil extracted. So it's got the flavor of peanut butter, but it's powder, so there's no oil. As you guys know, peanut butter, almond butter is like 17 grams of fat per 2 tablespoons. This is, why doesn't that come into focus? This is only 1.5 grams of fat for 2 tablespoons. So obviously, granted, it's not a butter, but it'll give you that flavor if you're dieting or you want lower calories. And cocoa powder. This stuff is bitter because it's not sweet, but we took care of that because we have the sweetener we're adding to it. So I'll throw a little bit of this in there and it gives it some color and chocolate flavor. But without the sweetener, it tastes like crap. So the dish is pretty much ready. I'll leave it on here for a few more minutes. The egg whites in there are all pretty much mixed up and cooked. So what I do is the cream of rice with water, salt, sweetener, whatever. I let that cook up. Once it's pretty much smooth consistency and it's not grainy, it's ready. And then I'll add in steak or chicken, and immediately after that, egg whites. So the whole process is pretty quick. The raw chicken, oh yeah, the chicken and steak that I add is raw. The raw chicken or steak that you add cooks really, really quick. You'd be surprised. So that's it. That's pretty much done. Once it gets into there, into the plate, I'll add in the protein powder. Today I told you I'm using the protein powder. I have Quest because after the Olympia, they sent me a huge box of different proteins. So I have the peanut butter here also, which is really, really good. So there's a plug for Quest. So that's it. I'm gonna eat those, and of course you guys know that I have my glucose uptake supplements that I'm a big, big fan of. Cinnamon Bark, Indigo 3G by Biotest, Berberin 500. I'll take my digestive enzyme, but that's not a glucose uptake, and alpha lipoic acid. This is RALA by Allmax. So I take these with all my carb meals, and that's it, guys. So I hope this answers the question for a lot of you guys of how to make the cream of rice meal, because a lot of guys get confused and it looks really weird and scary to them. So it's really easy, it's really fast. When I'm traveling and I'm doing shows, I make it in the microwave. Obviously you don't want to cook in the microwave if you don't have to, but you know, you can buy cream of rice and egg whites pretty much anywhere. So this meal is a great clutch on the go meal. Good luck, don't burn the kitchen down.